Here we are in the days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur on this fifth week of our journey to joy with the Oha family. These 10 days, these days of return, really all about teshuvah, returning. And so the chant we're going to do is called Turn, Return, and Be Turned. And the kavanah, the intention of this chant, is to consider all the ways in which we feel called to return to that which is connecting, to return to things that are life-affirming, to be turned to our connection with our deep inner wisdom, to what some people might call God, to be turned away from the things that are draining or unhealthy or damaging. So I guess I want to ask you, as we go into this chant, to really consider your own intention. What does teshuvah mean to you? What does being turned, returning, turning, to what are you turning? From what are you turning? To what are you returning? Let that be your intention as we do this chant. Allow it to sink into you, to ask your own questions and to allow your own answers to arise. May we all be written in the book of life. May we all have a sweet and boring and healthy and loving New Year. So we begin by placing our feet on the ground, on the floor, closing our eyes, inhaling the questions of return, of turning, exhaling space, allowing permission, just inhaling again those questions, exhaling, allowing for room for the answers to arise within you. Now let us turn, return, and be turned. Now let us turn, return, and be turned. Now let us turn, return, and be turned to the one Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva. Now let us turn, return, and be turned. Now let us turn, return, and be turned. Now let us turn, return, and be turned to the one Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Ya Elecha v'nashuva. Now let us turn, return, and be turned. Now let us turn, return, and be turned. Now let us turn, return, and be turned to the one. With deep gratitude, as always, to my teacher, Rabbi Schaefer Gold, whose chant this is, and which you can find at the website, along with many other chants with their harmonies and their intentions. And with deep gratitude to the OHA family, to our rabbis, to our board, to our members. It's a blessing to return to this community over and over again. May you all be blessed. See you next week.